Welcome to Popular Person Problems. It's just me, Intern Steven Skull here. Alone, apparently.
Do not be afraid, Intern Steven Skull. You will never be alone with Carrie in your life. Carrie will always be there for you. In your heart, and in your mind, and in your maintenance board.
Awkward phrasing aside, that's right. You really have been here for me lately. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Sorry I'm late. I was tracking down your girlfriend when world-famous Scald's party entered the inn and started playing. He's actually a better bard in person than I gave him credit for. If he didn't insist on constantly doing that talking with his mouth thing, we might actually get along. Anyway, I helped them track down a clan of fire giants, and it took longer than expected. Actually, Cicerus, the lizard man, gave me a great recipe if you're hungry. I have the chef working on it now.
First of all, she's not my girlfriend. And secondly, I'm not really sure what to say about that.
Oh, right. You don't have a mouth, on account of you being a skull.
Well, yeah, there's that, but also, dude, I used to be a... You know what? I'll take what I can get. Thanks, Jeannie, but I think I'll just skip to reading the letter for today's show. Dear Jeannie, I must confess I am not a listener of the show, however, my first officer is, and it is my hope and intention that he hears this letter. The man that I chose to be my first officer is very good at his job, the best one that I've ever worked with, and that is the source of my dilemma. After almost 10 years, he's still my first officer. Second in command of the flagship is considered a natural stepping stone to the captain's chair. Serving on the flagship gets your evaluation seen by the right people and accelerates a well-deserved promotion. Indeed, it is part of my job to identify promising officers and aid that transition. And, while it is normal for a starship captain or a chief engineer to stay with the same ship for some time, a first officer should move on within less than 2 years. This guy is starting to affect careers across the fleet. I've had my current third in command slated for his position for almost 8 years now. I think this guy is holding out for this ship, but no one's first command should be the flagship. I will not retire until he moves on. As I stated before, I can't in any way fault his performance, and I've advised him to just take the bloody position almost monthly. Perhaps you can get through to him where I cannot. He seems to listen closely to anyone who looks good in a skirt. I will withhold my name in accordance with show protocol. Sincerely, Frustrated Captain.
Dear frustrated captain, boys are dumb and it sounds like you already know what to do. Promote this guy yourself and send him on his way to his destiny. If you are not in a position to do so because of protocol, then you are already doing everything in your power besides threatening him to move on, and that doesn't sound like that's how you prefer to act. You could try hosting an intervention where friends and other associates who agree with your stance all confront him at the same time, which is a great idea if and only if you are willing to bump up the tension around the flagship until he decides to go. And that might affect your missions. Oh, and finally, because of your looks good in a skirt comment, and I suppose because girls can be stupid, I thought I'd clarify that I'm not a prostitute, even in the art of persuasion. What you are looking for is called a politician. Good luck with your quest, and please don't write again unless you actually would like suggestions. This is a podcast, not a post office.
You're listening to Popular Person Problems with Jeannie the Giant Killer, brought to you by Intervision Entertainment and What Happens After 2 a.m. Got a letter for Jeannie? Shoot her a message at jeannie@intervisionentertainment.com. For more shenanigans with Jeannie and the rest of the gang in Intervision, please hit up our website at intervisionentertainment.com, or better yet, help take the struggle out of struggling artists by becoming a visionary through patreon.com. You know, this is nice. In all the time I've known you, we've never really been alone together like this. It's nice.
I never really thought about it.